Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Realty Clinic with Dairy. And today we have a very interesting topic we're discussing. I am really so excited about this topic. We're going to be looking at the documents you should look out for when buying an off-plan project. I mean, this is a very important topic, and for my investors out there, I feel like this is something that you should know in order to make the right choices. So let's get right into the Okay, so I already worked on the documents on my system. I'm just going to be reading them for you and then we can have discussions on it. Then the first document you want to look out for is a sales agreement. This outlines the terms of purchase, including the payment schedule, completion date, and also any penalty for delay. Now, like, as an investor, you have to make sure that you read through the sales agreement in order to know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be in a hurry. Read thoroughly. And if you want to have your lawyer help you with this is perfect. But make sure that you spend time reading that sales agreement. The next one is the developer's credential. You have to verify the developer track record, what he has done in the past, its ongoing project, and also its financial stability. Is he able to finish the project? What has he delivered? And people have purchased. You have to look out for those things because trust me, it is key. You also have to look at the building planning and specialization. You want to know if this building structure, if it fits into what you want to do, if this is what, maybe let's for instance, you are doing, let's say an Airbnb. Obviously, to be crazy to go and get a terrace for an Airbnb in some prime location. Don't get me wrong. You just have to make sure that the building aligns with what you want to use it for. So we're also going to be looking at the project timeline. Back goals for developers because most times they don't meet up with this target. So you want to be sure that even if they default on their time delivery, at least it must not exceed 6 months. Right, so you have to look out for that if they've done projects and they've delivered in the past, or they are very slow with their delivery time. So payment schedule, this is very important because most offline projects they give a tenure of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, depending on the realtor, depending on the realty company and you as an investor. So you want to make sure that the timeline meets into your schedule. If you want to have a shortlet within the next 2 years, trust me, you don't want to go to a realty firm that is having their projects timeline for 3 or 5 years. So you have to be very mindful of that. And then the deed of assignment and land ownership. I feel like this is not really talked about when it comes to off-plan projects because I've seen a lot of off-plan projects in Lagos that due to maybe the investor is just trying to get a good deal, it doesn't make his search right, and which can be a problem at the long run. And then you end up realizing that you didn't even check for the papers, and then when there's crisis, you just realize that this is your fault. So you have to take a lot of time to check for the deed of assignment and also if the land has a C of O or any other legal document. Also, you'll be needing your lawyer for this. So I'll leave you with this as your realtor. You shouldn't be pressured to make an initial deposit one, and you should make sure that you do your findings. You should make sure this is real estate. This is you're not buying akara, you're not buying clothes, you're not buying even cars. This is like future investment. You have to make sure that you get your facts right and run through all the documents, run through everything that needs to be run through so that in due time you don't have to be telling stories of how you got your finger burnt and all of that. I remain your realty doctor. Thank you so much for having me today. Have a good time. Bye.